Right, well, let's do Monty. Let's do Monty. Small country, shouldn't take us long, right? I mean, worst case scenario, we're just gonna go around in laps and get it done like that. Once we've seen it all, there can't be anything else, we'll know where to send it. Is this a good place to start? Is my only question. Something's 4 kilometers away, and I'm asking because I don't know how pinpointable this is. It looks like it's on a very sort of bend like that. Actually, I could potentially do it with a compass once we know which road it is. It's not a bad angle to do it. God willing, there will be some buildings mapped out nearby the road. There is a sign here that I want to have a look at, which has nothing. Excellent. So let me go back south, north, whatever. A bit more, just like twice over the horizon. And then I go back. Okay, signage, important. Dovolia Monastir Monastery, good, 37 kilometers. Let's find that, Dovolia Monastery. How hard can it be? Wait, did we have rifts? Yeah, we did. The Aurora Senegalis is strong with us. So I'm gonna stay away from the coast. Let's have a look for a monastery of Dovolia. Ideally, Dovolia would be a big enough town nearby. And monasteries sometimes, especially in smaller countries, might pop up with a, just, you know, quick point of interest like that. Or like that. That's actually a monastery, and that's a monastery as well. Okay. We know what we're looking for. Monasteries and mountains go together like eggs and bacon. Oh, guys, you remember like a while ago, I needed to stand up because I was home alone and like 4 fire engines pulled into the street. Do you mind if I just leave you for a moment? Because I think that just happened again, and I would ever so like to not start this year with burning to death. So let me just put the be right back screen, and hopefully I'll be right back. Everything seems to be right. I just went to the window in the living room, and I saw like lots of people in the street just like standing there looking in the direction where the fire engines went, because they did go past. But I couldn't see them. They must have gone somewhere much further. So, as I said, not today. Another monastery. One more time. Trojica, Holy Trinity. Monastery. Did we see that on the map at some place? Also, would it have come up as Trinity or Trojica? And Dobrodošli to Pleblia? It's like missing some vowels, but it's fine. Maybe we can find it? Definitely won't find it in Bosnia. Touché. Big brain on chat. North? Aha. Yes. Which way are we hitting it? Coming from the south, right? On a bendy road. Sort of here. Oh, look, I found Illinois. Huh. Who would have thought? Interesting. What was the monastery? Trinity. You should only be 6 kilometers away. Supposedly. Thermal power station. There we go. Yeah, we're coming up to this. This is correct. But in any case, I think I just need to go back and find the correct bend of the road, right? We haven't been going north for so long, I don't think so. And we would find this sign probably on this bend is where we're at. Feels like it might be right. And if I go back, this is where we started, right? If I just align this. Well, let me use the superior compass for what it's superior for. And if I was just to find a small smidge of road that would fit, I would kind of be perfectly happy. Like sort of here. I mean, if it's this bit of the road, this is the only bit where it fits, because I thought about this in the beginning. I thought long bend, really kind of difficult without points of reference, but at the same time, it's the only angle, like the only, I don't know, 2, 3, 4 meters that would fit, right? And it's round 1, so, you know, should I fudge it up completely? There's no shame in restarting, not for me at least. Completely shameless bird. One shameless penguin, tell me about it. Yeah, no, actually I'm thinking that bit is better. But if anything was to be mapped out around here, what would it be? Could be anything and everything, could be this, could be that, could be this. The closest thing to the road is that, so I might put myself like here and say that this is the ultimate it. I'm gonna try and throw it and see what happens. Round 1. Might be good. YOLO. I'm not gonna lie, that was that was a tricky one. This was a good start to a good thing, hopefully. So to continue, to get a good score, we need a good location. Now, what is this? Villa Vito, and we're on the coast. This is very good. So look at that. Oh man, that's amazing. So we have a name of a villa. We don't have rifts in the sky that's confirming what we're seeing with our eyes. We have a bit of the coast visible. I think I might actually just continue moving in that direction because there is a town name. So if we pick up on that, this is gonna take like 2 seconds. Let's see. Dubrava. Oh, lots of love, appreciation towards it. Good. That's what we like to see. I see Dubva straight away. Dobra voda. Must be some good water right there. Turmani. Should be really close to the coast, right? Can't say that I see it though. Pretty much running out of coastal Monty. Doesn't feel like we're on the lake at all. It feels like we're on the coast. But how small is it gonna be? But yeah, let me just redo it real quick because maybe we just missed it and that's it. Feels like the angle would be better here because we're kind of looking down south. So I'm even going through the little gray names to see if Dubrava is one of them lot. Come on, Dubrava. You can do it. Aha, there we go. How was I not seeing it earlier? Oh yeah, it's hiding. It is one of the little light gray ones, so that explains a lot. Okay, that's good. I think we're here. This is where we started, isn't it? Let me just check the angle. Let me get onto the main road, it will be easier. Yeah, this is correct. So putting it here is probably the smartest thing I can do. Villa Vito was on the map too? Ah, well spotted. How far away is it? Villa Alexandra, Celia, Apartments ND. What should be the very last thing that I read? Right next to my plonk, of course. Villa Vito, there it is. You know, I'm just blind to pins. If it's in the wrong color to what I'm expecting it to see, yeah, that's my excuse. So yes, Ned, no? I don't think it will make much of a difference. I think here is just a safer hedge and that's it. I think it's still within 25 meters and I'm avoiding putting it too far down here, basically. This is round 2, but let's go. Let's do it. Nice, 1 meter. Could have asked for more, but then again, we would be looking for perfection. So I'm very, very happy with that. And yes, predicted. It didn't take long. It was a very unique turn on the road going into the town. So good done us. It's gonna be more interesting, but not undoable. Maybe just gonna take us a little bit longer to find ourselves, but still possible. And let's go in this direction. Restaurant, bazen, sauna, massage, teretana. Well, unless someone knows the telephone number. Ski Hotel Zabliak or something like that. Could that be it? Could that be the town name? Or is it just fancy schmancy resort name? Could be, maybe, right? So let's have a quick look for a Zabliak or a Zabliak. There it is. I mean, that was quick. For once, I'm sticking to my word. Do we think we're on the P5, by the way? Okay, this looks good. This looks alright. And it does bend to the correct direction. Okay, I think I found it. Dare I not rush? And I think we're much closer to this bend. Something like that. And now it's just going to be really painful to determine exactly where, because depending on where you stand, like for example, if we stand back here, this already kind of looks like it's bending, I guess? I don't know. Because it starts out very smooth. I think this is the first dent. This is the first change of angle, isn't it? Where my cursor is right now. And then it just goes into sections. Don't like that. Oh, wait, there is a... No, wait, there's a stream here. They didn't map it out? I am... outraged. I am simply outraged. I know it has to be here. Famous last words. Because it doesn't really fit with anything else. So let's just go back to the north. And let's check how smooth this turn is. Because again, standing, you know, at a distance from it, it looks like it's very bendy. But then when you come up to it, no, it's really, really smooth. That's really, really smooth. That's barely lifting the foot off the accelerator smooth. But yeah, had this little schmutz of a stream be mapped out, it would be much easier, but it ain't. So what I'm gonna do here, I'm probably gonna assume that the beginning of the bend is here. The first little wiggle. But I don't even have scale, like nothing to do with scale. Interesting. I get excited at the beginning of the round thinking, okay, I'll be able to pick up on an angle. But then when you find the right angle to the road that you're on, there's definitely more than 50 meters of that bit of road. And that's what's worrying me. I agree that we're much closer to the bend in the south but how much closer is that closer? Because that bend could start like, for what it shows me in the map, like there where the Mercedes is. So yeah, might even scoot it to the right side of the road, but I don't know if it makes a difference at this point. I mean, if I'm off, I'm just off and that's it. Like, I've completely miscalculated where the bend starts. In my mind, we're very close to where it begins, and in my vision, this is where it kind of begins. Although I really need to believe in it to see it. I don't know. The more I look at it, the less sense it makes. So I either send it or just run away. Pretend like I wasn't even playing Geoguessr, just like switch to just chatting and that's it. No one's gonna notice. Does it actually bend? I think I'm gonna have to use the thermometer. I'm sorry, there's no other way. Yeah, no, it does. It does bend ever so slightly. Like where my cursor is, more or less coincidentally, that's where the bending starts. It's so goddamn subtle. I'm assuming my thermometer is straight enough for it to pop out, and pop out it does. But honestly, that's like a 2-degree angle or something like that. It's stupid. Yeah, no, I use a thermometer for its rightful purpose, which is measuring distance and checking angles for stuff. If not the thermometer, don't be alarmed, I do have a more suitable tool, which I can also use for pointing, like so, and squeaking, like so, which is of course the ham. You have no idea how many 25Ks I owe to these two instruments. But since, however, it is telling me that this is a 2-degree bend, having fun on a Monday, I know, I'm willing to scoot the penguin a little tiny bit more to the south, like so. And I know you're all questioning why the hell did you pay the full price for your seating arrangement if you're only using the edge of it right now, but this is what's happening. Yeah. I have no idea what scale it is. No clue, nothing, nada. So I'm just sending it on a wing and a prayer. Penguins do have wings, don't they? Let's see what this does. Oh my god, squeak, squeak, squeak. Well, that's a very happy sound. That is a very happy sound. 4 meters away. I did feel like it could have been a little bit more south. I was just so afraid of it being somewhere here that I just didn't dare and push it. But I'm very happy with that. Can we please not have like very, very mild bends anymore? Good. Goody good. Oh lord. If this is here, good. If not, well, I want to say that's a more of an extreme bend, but yeah, wishful thinking. By the way, just double checking, but we're not doing this NM, right? I thought I'd just run this past you real quick. It feels coastal because we don't have any Aurora Senegalis following us. What god its area, you reckon? Not near the lake? Because it feels quite flat for me, and I think that could be maybe near the lake. Hopefully that road is mapped. Don't jinx it. Yeah, let's move. I kind of want to go north. Let's continue, let's continue. I am seeing something that could be maybe a hotel. And here we have some beautiful signs. Let's read through all of them. MCM travel, every day, every holiday has a story. It sure does. The best beach in Montenegro. Guys, we got it. We just have to find the best beach in Monty. And we've got it. Didn't even bother putting the full name or explanation of itself, just MCM. I mean, it's not impossible, but where would they have more beaches? Would it not be on the coast here? Long Beach, Miami Beach, you know, the famous one. Everyone's heard of those. MCM, maybe something like that comes up. Little Cabo's there. There we go, MCM. I mean, that really didn't take that long. Copacabana's there. Yeah, I mean, Tropicana, Safari. We've heard of all of them. We never knew that all of them were in Montenegro, but there we are. Wait, how far away was this? I don't even need the other signs. I'm good with this, thanks. So this is going south. Okay. I would appreciate if it was here, but let's see. This is a 3-way split. So then probably here or here. But it goes to Cabo and MCM. But this is MCM camping, so I think this is better. Because MCM Beach has 2 pins as well. Plus the beach bar. Florida Beach, Tropicana Beach. Did we have Florida and Tropicana nearby? Tropicana is here, and Florida was further down, I think. Oh, so we could be further away, perhaps. Yeah, I think we could be coming out of here or something like that. It says Tropicana camping on the last sign. Oh, yeah, it does. Yeah, thank you. So we could be maybe here. It says about 250 meters to Tropicana camping. Yes, it does. And the other ones? And this one doesn't. Okay, so we have one reference point, which is fine. Let me just check the angle of the road, because I just feel like it. Let's check the bigger one first, just to make sure that we are on the right one and everything. Safari beach camping. I think we are, but you know, just to be safe. Rather than Sore. Zoom out. Superior compass. Engage. Pointed north. But you know what? It's not going to be here. Not the main road, at least. I think it could be this, though. Yeah, this is mucho mejor. But not perfect. Where does it want to be perfect? You know, because Safari and Tropicana show in different location, in different directions. Ah, okay, Safari and Tropicana. Okay, that's a very good shout. So Safari is here, Tropicana is here. That makes sense, doesn't it? You would go down to go to Tropicana as well as MCM and whatever was the other one. But you would continue going straight to go to Safari through here. I mean, we could just go towards it and find out. Because the thing is, if we did start down there, there's high chances of our road not being mapped out. Let's see. So where did we get out of? Somewhere here, right? Just round the corner. Could I be convinced that we're here? Not exactly, no. But I want to go south first. I want to see if I can find that intersection, the four-way split. And here it is. Sure enough. A four-way split, and this is saying Tropicana Beach Camping, welcome. And Tropicana Beach straight ahead. So yeah, we should be on this intersection right now. And then Florida Beach, it says go east. So this makes sense, doesn't it? So what I can do now, according to this, if I go all the way there and go to the next intersection, I should reach that gray area. Yeah, it's a four-way split. For sure, and yeah, it is some sort of a camping ground or maybe activities. I see a football goal and what, just the one? I mean, better than none, I suppose. But yeah, it looks like it's, you know, purpose-built. Maybe it's used as camping sometimes, and this says Safari Beach. Sure enough, from Tropicana to Safari. So yeah, it should be correct. Where I've placed it is just, unfortunately, it's not gonna match, because the road is not accurately enough mapped out. It's just arbitrarily on the map, and that's that. So yeah, about this now, since it's not entirely accurate, what do I base my guess upon? Somewhere in the middle of the bend? And looking straight north, I mean, there are buildings there. There's kind of a big one, but I don't know which one. But I think this is alright. Ish. Maybe I should move it a little bit more south. Or you think I'm good? Yog says I'm good. If anything, I could be convinced to move it south, but I don't know. I think I'm more comfortable with that. If I was to say, oh, you reckon all the way in the corner? Closer to the bend, okay. I can definitely live with that. Like, this much. I don't know, because this road is wrong. Like, oh, it's such a pain. Do you know what? Not even am I gonna put it here. I'm gonna put it slightly more here. Because I think this is where we actually are. It's just I don't know what it's gonna do with a guess. If it's like misplaced coverage here because it's gravel roads or whatever, but something like that should do it. Let's just leave it on the road and go with that. Like that. Like that. I didn't even want to reach out anymore. I didn't want to, like... Oh, it's... Yeah, my god. That bit that we moved to the south saved us. I think so. I think so. Even moving it off-road actually was better than leaving it on the road. So yeah, let's just go to the next one and hope for something slightly ever so slightly better. This is fine. We've done tunnels before. And MPZ. No move would be interesting. Oh, if I can just plug my Andorra video, please go check it out on my channel, guys. You shall not be disappointed if tunnels is your thing. In any case, let's continue. We're going into another tunnel. Yeah, I can't continue through here. Wait, what? Didn't I just come from here? What the hell? Why am I just getting broken coverage everywhere? How do I jump over this? Oh, this is gonna be well annoying. Let's go the other way. I think the tunnel will be good for us, going in the other direction. Hello, darkness, my old friend. I would like to have some champagne with you again. And we're out. Excellent. Give us a sign, please. Before we run out of coverage again, just give me some sign for some town, attraction, camping, beach, hotel. Oh, there we go. Really? Besnik. Alright. Would I be looking for something like this? In terms of a valley? Wait, what was the direction of the road overall? Sort of east-west, alright. I am kind of looking for a valley, but probably just a very small village and it's right next to the road. I think I'm gonna try and move a tiny bit more as long as it lets me. Oh, I can't wait for the pinpointing part of this. I so don't trust it. Every click I'm thinking like, yeah, this is where it's gonna run out. Then every tunnel makes me feel so much less certain. Oh, maybe billboard has something? Something product. Oh, it says Podgor? My bad. Well, that's a little bit on the nose, isn't it? Okay, let's continue. Don't think it gives us too much valuable information. We're not in Podgorica, so drive carefully. We shall. As long as you let us, we shall. Oh, please give me a proper town name or something, or a direction or a road name would be good. You know, there's so many things that I would take without complaining too much. Prodaje Vikendica du Selen 069051. Interesting. Selen. Oh, Bach or Bach? Where you at? You look bigger. I mean, I saw the town in the valley. It looked kind of sizable. Let's have a slow panning around the map. I think I've seen it and I read it out before. But yeah, I think I might be confusing it with something here. I think there's a Brach. Yeah, there it is. Maybe I'm thinking about that. There, see it. There it is. Okay, we got plenty of tunnels here. I think this is not a bad place to start. This could have been actually the tunnel where we started. So, let me return it. Actually, I'll put a checkpoint here. I don't know for what reason, but we might still need it in the future. I don't know. So this is where we started, for those of you who missed the grand opening of round 5. And we're closer to the western exit of the tunnel. I would maybe even say that we're on the bend. I was thinking of checking the angle of the road on both ends of the tunnel to see if it matches both of them, because in the tunnel I think it's a little bit tricky, but outside of it should maybe be a bit more accurate and forgiving. So what I'm gonna do first, before all that, I'm just gonna check that there is indeed another tunnel up ahead. Yeah, there it is. And it says that it's around a bend. Here it's awfully straight, the road, so that's already a red flag in my mind. Maybe it's just not the right one. Maybe there's another combination of tunnels. Yeah, no, this can't be it. And this angle matches kind of really well, I would say. Here, let's go back to the starting position and go to the south. There's another tunnel here, by the way, and a bridge. And a totally safe feature in the middle of the road to tell us that there's a pothole there. Well, good, good. I'm sure glad I hit this bollard thing sticking out of the road in lieu of that pothole that I just would have driven over at speed. Excellent choice. Let's check how bad is it. Well, let's have a look from up close. And the pothole, I think the reason why there's a pole is, I think, well, first of all, it's filled with bricks. Excellent approach. And I think there might be a hole going all the way through the bridge. It doesn't yell safety, but, you know, there was an attempt. It's not perfect, but it's alright. I'm willing to forgive this, I guess. But wait. Before I forgive it, wait, isn't there meant to be another tunnel after a straight bit of road? I'm confused. But yeah, what I'm clearly missing here is another tunnel. I'm sure many of you will agree. I hope it's the right batch. Also, there is Besnik. Oh, wait, whereabouts? Oh yeah, here. Yeah, good shout. So there's a set of tunnels here, a set of tunnels here, but those are the wrong angle. We really didn't go that far down here. I'm assuming we are on the E65. I don't see anything else as a possibility. It's just that there's no tunnel here where there should be. What did that pothole do to the landscape? Because I was like already 99% convinced that we were in this tunnel. Well, let me just go back to the start. Yeah, coming out of this tunnel, there's still a small bend, and then we go into another tunnel through that, and then the road starts bending north. Oh wait, the fuck it does. I know, sorry, west, but still that doesn't match because this goes more south. What? Is it gonna be an unmapped tunnel? Because I think we're somewhere here. Because I think this and that kind of match, and that's maybe why I saw it as such a nice fit. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Yeah, you see what I mean? This is exactly the entrance to the tunnel, according to the penguin. I think I just referred to myself in the fourth person. But yeah, I'm kind of almost convinced that this is the right tunnel, and if I was to pinpoint it indoors, it would be this part of the road. Well, at least that's a light at the end of the tunnel, no pun intended. This might actually be a match, unlike the other round. Because we were just here a moment ago, it matched perfectly, and now we're here. That makes me feel all warm and fuzzy. Now, let me do the same thing coming out of the tunnel, although I just don't know where the tunnel starts or ends, so all I'm looking for is a bit of road right here that would match. Yeah, it's a bit crappy, not gonna lie. It is a very weird one, yeah. Someone said that the road to Besnik, sorry, could be a good indication, but the thing is, I don't have any roads coming out of the E65, do I? I mean, we saw it earlier in Street View, no problem there. But I don't think it's this one. I don't think we went that far south. Hope there's only one batch. Do you know what? I don't think there is. I'm gonna go back to the checkpoint, which is here, which is us leaving batch. And I just wanted to see if I can match this road to anything. The third tunnel from the east. Fourth. 1, 2, 3, 4. The angle didn't match there. You know what would make sense? If this was the end of the tunnel that we were in, and then we just look across the straight road and then there's that tunnel. Because if we're assuming that it's, you know, mismapped, whatever, mislabeled the tunnel, then it could be mislabeled in a number of ways. And this is one of them. I like this a lot. So they've only mapped out the beginning of this tunnel. It's not all mapped out, because I think we're starting about here. Yeah, this looks good. And then if I come out of the tunnel, something after that bend should match, like immediately after our plonk. Yeah, look at this. Everything matches. It has to be it, right? I would be willing to send it a further bit east, like that. So this angle should be towards the end of the tunnel. So maybe I can see myself moving further back on this. I mean to the east, you know, like sort of here. Because I feel like I'm putting myself way too close to the exit right now. But again, I'm not sure, I'm not certain now. It could be that the whole tunnel is just, you know, skewed. So I think this is kind of a safe place to throw it. I can see arguments for why it would be slightly to the west, why it would be slightly to the east. But you know what, if it's something where it's off by like, let's say 50-60 meters, you know, hats off, there's nothing I could have done about it, basically, if it's completely randomly off. So yeah, do I send it? I'm sort of confident, and I think that's good enough. Well, let's have a look at the light at the end of the tunnel as I click guess. Please be good. Yes! I did not dare. I would not have dared to push it any further, so I'm very happy that it happened to be within 19 meters, which is, you know, the good area for these guesses. And there we go, another 25k. Let's have a look at the distribution. Not too diverse, got 2 locations fairly close to each other and then another 2 fairly close there, but I did like the border guess. That was a very sweet place to get for round 5. It's always nice to have a look around Monte because it's such a pretty country and lots of nature. Always good to find ourselves there. And yeah, we managed to make 25k out of it. Let's have a look at the full breakdown. How long did this endeavor take us? So, round 1 was 30 minutes, round 2 24, round 3 19, some progress happening there. Round 4 24 minutes, and round 5 44 minutes of our dear lives, for a total of 2 hours and 22 minutes. I mean, Russia took me 2 hours and 40 minutes, so you know, Montenegro should feel quite proud of itself. I know I am. No urban locations, nope, not a single one. All of them were like nearish towns, but not exactly in them. So yeah, it's an interesting distribution. It's a very pretty country. No regrets overdoing it. We will probably come back to it at some point, but not until we cover everything else in the world in 25k. We only have Serbia and Turkey remaining of Europe. And yeah, make sure you tune in.